And then when the human growth hormone is secreted, it needs protein to go with it. When they go together, they're going to be able to build more muscle. So if you don't have protein, when that hormone is out, you're not going to be able to grow muscle.
Okay, I see. So no matter if I exercise or not, just usually just drink one third before I sleep every day.
Yeah, yeah. For people who actually really want to build a lot of muscle, your protein intake has to be really, really, really high.
Okay, okay. So if
Okay.
you said like we actually the maximum exercise will be 3 times per week, right?
Four should be the maximum. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 2 with you and 2 maybe just 2 myself, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Two
So if
with me.
I don't exercise, do I always drink protein as well
Yeah.
for the powder? Okay.
Yeah. I always recommend it. Maybe if you're not exercising, you don't have to do as much, but you still need to get, like, you weigh 138 pounds. Here's how I would do it. On the days you don't exercise, get 138 grams of protein in your diet. On the days that you do work out, get 150.
150 grams?
Yeah, on the days that you do work out.
Okay, I see.
Okay. What time is it? Okay, I don't feel like Sean is coming in.
I don't know. I just add him in the WeChat. Yeah, I think he forget.
Maybe. Okay, let's get started then. So we'll start with a light warm up to warm up the muscles we're gonna work today. So we're gonna work chest and shoulders today, chest and shoulders. So we're not gonna do the regular class warm ups that's because we usually do full body. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do some shoulder rotations, get the shoulders going. And and switch directions. Now we're gonna do some chest openers. Make sure you feel the stretch in the chest. And just warm up the wrist a little bit as well. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with something called a dumbbell press. This is gonna focus on developing the chest, a little bit of the shoulders, and the back of the arms. So you're gonna grab your bench.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna set it to flat. You already have it. Okay. Now you're gonna grab, let's try 15 pounds for yourself.
15? Sure.
Yeah, 15 pounds, two dumbbells. Perfect. Okay, so you can set those down for now. I'm gonna just demonstrate what this is gonna look like. What I'm gonna do is basically to set up, I'm just gonna pop the dumbbells up. Pop the dumbbells up. Now in this position, what I wanna do is I wanna widen my feet, pull them in here. What I
Okay.
wanna do is from this position, I wanna be able to push my hips up. Okay, now I wanna lower back arch. What I wanna do is basically expand that chest enough and be able to pull my shoulders back. And as I come down, make sure you feel that stretch in the chest and back up, okay? When you come back up, make sure you're not hunching the shoulders like this. So always just in that range of motion.
Okay.
Let's see you do it really quickly here. Have you done this before?
Yeah, I think my chest is like, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Remember to breathe. Let's do 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, perfect. You can set those down. Have you done a shoulder press before?
No.
Okay, so obviously, like in order to have a really good physique, the main muscles you want to focus on, chest, shoulders. They have really broad, wide shoulders, right? So what we're gonna do is with the same pair of dumbbells, again, I'm gonna pop these up.
Oh yeah, okay.
You've done this one before?
I think, yeah.
Okay, so I want you to make sure you're expanding your chest as much as you can. So you see how I'm pushing my belly out?
Okay.
Okay, squeeze the back and then do the movement. Let's give that a try.
So this is too vertical, right?
That's good. That's good. Yeah, perfect. So remember what I talked about last time? I want you to try and drive those elbows inwards.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, elbows in. But as you press up, you're actually going to try and press a little bit behind the head. Good. Coming down, elbows go in. Perfect. Go. Good. Let's do 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2 more. 1 more. Nice. Okay, how does that feel?
It felt good.
Good.
You
Do
need
you
to
feel like
like hold it like flat, or it's okay like to that way?
you can twist it a little bit? You can twist it a little bit. I usually, like for myself, I usually twist it inwards a little bit just so I can get that elbow in, but pull the shoulders back. So make sure your shoulders literally expanded like this.
Okay, I see.
Okay. How did you feel with the dumbbell press? Do you feel like you could have gone heavier?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's try 25 on each side.
I think 25 may be a little bit so heavy.
Okay, 20 or 17.5.
Yeah.
Good. Remember to put your bench back down. We're gonna go back into our dumbbell press. Into our dumbbell press. Okay, let's aim for 12 reps. You're frozen right now, so I can't see you, but I assume you're doing it. Good. Just do 12. Even if you feel like you can do more after, just do 12. Good. Good. Do 12 for this one as well. Five more. Push. There you go. Get that in. Nice. There you go. Okay, take a break. That was good. How did that feel? I think you're muted. How do I unmute you? Oh, found it. Okay, yeah. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, sorry. I said my shoulder may be weaker than the chest.
That's normal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because weight, I feel like shoulders, maybe I can go a little bit, maybe I can go 5 more.
Yeah.
Shoulders is like, I can't finish 12, I only can do 8 maximum.
So you feel like you could have done more with the chest?
Yeah. Also,
Okay, yeah.
Because like before, I think when I was exercising myself, I felt like my chest is it's like, I mean, maybe it's easy to do, but like for the shoulders, maybe sometimes I can't really get get the position. It usually just all come to the chest sometimes.
Huh.
Like
So
when I
you
from like shoulder exercise, like I feel like maybe another day I feel like my chest maybe more weaker than more sore than the shoulders.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, maybe my position is not really correct.
Okay, we'll take a look at that. So let's do one more set of the dumbbell press, but I want you to actually go heavier this time.
Okay.
What I'm aiming for is, because we're aiming for 12 reps, I want to make sure that your 12th rep is very hard to get up.
So 12 is really hard to get?
Yeah. So you want to make sure you're increasing your weight enough to a point that the 12th rep is very, very difficult to get up.
Oh, okay, I see.
Okay, so if you feel like you could do more than 12, then you have to up the weight again.
Okay, sure.
Okay, let's give that a try. That's a really good rhythm. Keep that tempo. I like that speed. Very good speed. Nice. There you go. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
So it's good. 20?
Yeah, the weight is 20. I think for the first set, I actually can do maybe 25, but
Yeah.
because I did 2 sets, so that's why I got a little bit tired.
Yeah, that makes sense. 20, how many reps did you do?
11.
Oh, so very close.
Yeah.
That's good. So yeah, so for the next workout, then you can start with that weight then.
Sure.
But always start with a warm-up set. So I would start with maybe 10 pounds, do 20 reps first, and
Okay.
then jump into it.
Okay. So you always do one set of warm up?
Yeah, yeah. Always one step to activate the muscle. Okay. I'll do this next set with you. We'll do
Sure.
12 together.
So my back. So this part will be on the bench, right?
Yes,
So
yeah, yeah.
a little bit like space there, right?
That's right, that's right. So you want to like really force that chest out. And 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 more. 1 more. Nice. Easy peasy, right?
Pardon?
Easy peasy.
Not really.
Did you feel that in the chest a little bit as well when you're doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So should feel it more in the upper chest.
Oh, feel more upper chest?
Yeah. So eventually what we're gonna work on is this. We're basically gonna do our dumbbell press in this position,
Okay.
and then in this position.
That's for the lower.
That's right, yeah. So working at all angles, you're gonna get different areas of the chest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do chest flies now. Have you ever done chest flies before?
Chest flat?
These ones?
Oh, you always use the, like, they're kind of machine you can just like do this way
Yeah,
when you game, right?
yeah. So you've done it with the cable machine.
Yeah. With that kind of machine, but not like with the bench.
Okay, let's try it with the bench. You get a different effect from it.
Okay.
So this one you want to go a little bit lighter. I
Lighter?
would start with maybe like 12 pounds,
No? Okay.
10 or 12 pounds. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's a 12.
Nice. Okay. So I'll show you how this one, how I would go about this one.
Yeah.
Basically, I'm going to be in that same position. So what I want to do this time is literally drive my elbows as deep as I can and feel that stretch. When you feel that stretch in the chest, come back up. But when you come up, I don't want you to touch the dumbbells. Okay? So you stop about in this position, because when you're in this position, this is a resting position. You want to stop here where there's still tension in the chest, coming back down, stretch the chest, contract, stretch, contract. Okay, let's give that a try.
So it's like that.
That's right, yeah. Coming down deep, feeling the stretch in the chest, contract the chest, perfect.
How low
Perfect.
is that low or?
So until the point where you feel the stretch in the chest.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Again, do 12 reps. Nice. Good. Perfect. Nice. Good, good, good. Push through it. Push through it. There you go. Good. So do you feel that in the chest or at all?
Yeah, I did. Like when you go down, I feel like a little bit like tension there. And when you
Okay.
grab up a little bit less, but they still I can feel it.
You feel a little bit less. Okay.
Yeah, when you go
So
up, right?
yeah, so that one you just need working on because essentially you want to feel that in the chest all the way.
Oh, okay.
So what I always talk about is the neuromuscular connection. I could be doing this all day and not feel it in my chest.
Yeah.
I could focus on my chest, right? Focus on contracting and squeezing the chest with my mind and feel it in my chest more. So you have to always like use your mind to focus on your chest. If that does that make a little bit of sense?
Yeah. So always
Yeah.
think what part you were working on,
Yeah,
right?
always think of what part you're working on. Now, when I'm coming up into this position here, even like just holding this position for a second and thinking about that chest and contracting that chest is going to help a lot, right? So coming down, up, hold that, contract the chest, and repeat. Okay, so we'll do that for our next set. What we're going to do now is another shoulder exercise. Have you done lateral raises before?
Maybe show me the exercise. Oh, yeah, I think so.
You've done before?
Yeah, but this one is even hard.
Yeah.
Sometimes
So
I only can do maybe really less.
yeah, that's okay. So we'll go light for this one, but this one we're focusing on like this part of the muscle.
Okay.
So if you want to go to 10 pounds, seven pounds even maybe.
7? Okay.
If there's 7, then I would go to 7.
There's 7.5.
Yeah, let's try 7.5 first.
Hello?
Hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay. That's okay. We still have, I think, 30 minutes. Yeah, so let's join us for the last 30 minutes. We're working on chest and shoulders today.
Okay.
Okay, if you want to grab your dumbbell.
Yeah, I forgot that it's 3 o'clock, not 3:30. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna do our lateral raises. Basically, what we're gonna do is you'll see a lot of people in the gym, they'll start swinging like this, right? That's not what you wanna do. Wanna make sure that you're in a slight hinged position. I'm gonna bring this dumbbell from this position up to this position. You're gonna stand up a little bit as we come up. This is the movement. Okay, now make sure when you're looking in the mirror, your wrist, elbow, and shoulder are all in line. Okay, make sure you also, sorry, yeah. Make sure you're squeezing that back as you come up too. Really squeeze that back. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Looks good, guys. Looks good. Okay, so Sean, making sure that your wrist, shoulder, and elbow are all in line in this position. Right, so you don't want to do this or this. Make sure that they're all balanced. Perfect, guys. Take a break when you've done 12. Good. Breathe out as you're coming up. Breathe out as you're coming up.
Is it this
Okay.
part? I
Yeah.
think some part.
Supposed to feel it right there. Right there.
A little bit here also.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Also, I want you to make sure that your back, because I always notice that your lower back goes like this, the arch. Right. So make sure your spine is straight. Do you get back pain?
Yeah, like I think before I always do like the blank and also the like do this position and the blank. I feel like a little bit lower back really sore.
Yeah. Do you get back pain generally though? Like what, just daily
No,
life?
just 2 days because I exercise every day before with the class, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's get back into our flies. Okay. So Sean, we're doing flies here. Now we're using a bench, but you can actually do this on the floor as well. So you're gonna be laying on the floor like this. And then you're gonna bring that dumbbell downwards like this, stretch out the chest, and then compress. Okay, we're gonna do 12 of these.
I'm gonna try. Okay, 1 second.
That's okay. Take your time and let's make sure your camera's face downwards so I can see you.
Oh, which one? This one?
Yeah. Good. Make sure you're doing 12.
This.
Yeah, looks good, Alex. And 12 is the magic number. Yeah, that's perfect, Sean. Back up. There you go. Yeah. Awesome, guys. It looks really good. Take a break when you've done 12. Sean, for you, let's try and hit 20 because your dumbbells are lighter.
Okay.
Good stuff, guys. Make sure you're really pushing your limits. Good. How are you feeling?
Feel good, but like when you're going down, it's like your waist cannot be that like that, right? It's always like be the straight here, right?
Yeah. So like if you were looking at the front of my body, this is what I would do.
Oh, okay.
What I do. I drive my elbows deep, contract.
Okay, I see.
Okay, perfect. Let's go back into our lateral raises.
Okay.
Hey, ready? Let's do 12. Sean, you're gonna do 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice.
So always start from maybe a little bit low, right? You need to like a little bit like so now start with straight, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back into our flies. One more set of flies. Ready? Let's do 12. Awesome, guys. There you go. Okay, we're gonna do one more set of our lateral raises. One more set. You're gonna feel sore tomorrow.
Yeah, I know.
Sore. Okay, ready? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. 6 more. 1.
I have a question. Like when you're going up, like you're not going like straight, right? You need to go to a little bit angle, right?
Your arms.
Yeah, it's like your arm is like going not straight, right? It's like going a little bit like.
That's right. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
And when you like when you start, like did you bend your knees or just keep the knees straight?
I always have a slight bend in my knees.
Okay.
Always having a slight bend. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it doesn't matter what exercise it is. You always need a bend in the knees because if you straighten the knees, there's a good chance you might injure the knees.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna go into our next chest exercise. This one is a good chest pumping exercise. This one I called close grip chest press. So using the bench again, what I'm gonna do, grab my dumbbells, and then what I'm gonna do from here is I'm gonna press my dumbbells together, and then in this position again, coming down, boom, up. Okay, make sure you're contracting that chest during the whole movement.
So this part will be all like connect with this part, right? It's like that. So
Yeah,
this part touch this part, right?
that's right. And so I noticed sometimes when you press out, what'll happen is your shoulders come out like this too, right? When your shoulders come out like this, you're no longer getting the chest contraction. So you always have to make sure you're keeping your shoulders back. That way, you see when I press, I'm able to squeeze the chest a lot more. So keeping the shoulders back and then pressing.
Oh, okay. Do you know
Okay.
what the weight for me for this motion?
This one, I would try 15.
15? Sure.
15. Yeah, nice job, Sean. That looks really, really good. Make sure you're breathing out as you come up. You might want to get heavier weights too. Okay, so dumbbells are pressed together like this. Yeah, just like that. Pressed up, good. Down all the way up, all the way up. There you go. Yeah. Nice form. Good. Good stuff.
Oh, I got
Easy peasy.
a little bit like really sore on the back arm.
Yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to feel it there. You're supposed to feel it there. So this one, you're gonna feel it in this tricep area.
In the back.
Yeah.
The chest
And
not
then
really feel really. Maybe my weak, maybe so. Maybe my chest maybe a little bit slow or weak, so that's why I can't feel it right.
yeah, you just want to make sure you're doing this often and focusing on the chest. Then you'll actually start feeling the chest a lot because this one really targets that chest.
Okay, because I always feel really sore in the back arm.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's okay. That's okay for now.
Okay.
We're gonna move on to our next exercise, guys. Okay, we're gonna be working on the shoulders with this one as well, okay? So I'm gonna be standing in my position, make sure my shoulders are pulled back, chest is nice and tall. This time I'm not bending the arms at all. I'm just gonna raise my weights up. Okay, and then I'm gonna come forward, raise up, weights up to the front. Side, front, just like this. Now, Alex, you probably wanna go with like 5 or 7 pounds. This one's gonna be a really tough one. Yeah.
I don't have a really heavy weight. I only have this.
How many pounds is that?
I don't know. It says M on the front.
Huh. Maybe I would actually recommend you to get more weights if you can.
Okay.
Okay, because to build muscle, you actually need to use quite a bit of weight to build muscle. We will go into some body weight exercises as well, though. Good, yeah. That looks really good. I want you to do it a little bit slower than that. Nice and slow. Perfect. This one's for the shoulders. Let's get those shoulders burning. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 more. 3, good. 2 more, last 2. 1 more. There it is. Set it down. Good job, good job, good job. That looked really good. We're gonna get into our close grip presses again. And let's aim for 12 reps. Sean, let's aim for 20. Make sure you're squeezing that chest. Good. Nice. Oh man. Job, that was really good. Literally pushing that hard is what's gonna get you to build that muscle.
Yeah.
Because it's always the last reps that are actually gonna stimulate the muscle growth. So like extra reps, literally extra results. Okay, so we're gonna go back to these again.
Okay.
That one is horrifying.
That one's the best. It's gonna get you some nice big shoulders.
Uh,
All right, let's do it. Let's just do as many as we can. Fun fact, guys. Wide shoulders is actually a very big sign of more testosterone. So if you have wide, bold shoulders, you actually become more attractive to women.
If I can maybe do 2 or 3 more, do I change weight or I continue with that?
Try to keep going.
Okay.
Try pushing through it. Okay, drop sets are gonna be another one we're gonna be doing. Nice. All right, let's finish it up with some push-ups. Okay, we're gonna work on 2 different type of push-ups today. One is just gonna be our regular push-up. Okay, we're gonna try and do 20. So if you can't hit 20, just do as many as you can. Okay, and then we're gonna work on shoulder push-ups. So first, regular push-up, let's do 20. Ready? So let's go on your feet like this. Okay, now if you feel like you can't finish up that 20, you can just go on the knees. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's do 10 more. Ready? Try your best. I'm just gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice, good. What counts? Huh?
I actually only can do 2.
That's okay. What happens is like as long as you're trying your best, right? But here's a good way to do it. Grabbing the bench, right? And Sean, if you have like a couch nearby or something like that, you can basically put your hands on here. It makes it a lot easier as well. Okay, let's try doing 10 more just on here. 1, 2. Nice. Good, go at your own pace. We're gonna work on our second type of push-up now. Again, you can use the bench, you can use the couch. This one is a shoulder push-up. So what I'm gonna do, hands on the bench. Instead of being all the way back here, I'm actually gonna stand close to the bench. I'm gonna be on my toes. And then you're actually gonna try and dunk that head down like this. And try your best, right? So you wanna bring your hips nice and close to the bench. Head down.
Is my arm also bent or no?
Arms bend, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Good, you don't have to go all the way, but try your best.
Oh.
This is all practice, guys. This is all practice. Just keep doing it. You know, make sure you're getting your workouts in. Eat a lot. You're gonna be able to improve really fast.
It's like I can't really stay stable.
Okay, you can skip this exercise if you want. Your muscles are probably really tight right now.
Yeah, really tired.
Yeah, probably really like.
Because on the Tuesday, before the Tuesday, actually on Monday, I was working on the chest myself.
Oh, Monday.
Yeah, before our class on the Monday.
Yeah,
Right.
what kind of exercises did you do?
Like just when you lie down and the push.
Yeah.
And I make this to maybe one up lower to the upper chest, and also that thing, like
the cables.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Yeah. No, that was really good.
For the chest, I often I was like when I exercise myself, I always just exercise my chest and my arms, and sometimes the legs. Yeah. For the backs and also the shoulders, I feel like sometimes I can feel the feeling, so that's why I don't like exercise those.
Yeah. So like especially for back, so your back workout to your chest workout ratio should be 2-to-1. If that makes sense.
So chest 2 times and then the back 1 times?
The other way around.
Okay.
Because what happens is your back is the structure of your body. So if you train your chest more, what's going to happen is instead of having good posture like this, you're going to start doing this because your chest gets tighter and tighter and tighter. So you have to train your back more to be able to have like really good posture. So you noticed how we were doing like 12 reps and like 20 reps today. Eventually what we're going to start doing is we're actually going to increase the weight so that we're only able to do 5 to 6 reps, sometimes maybe even just 3 reps. So Sean, it's going to be a good idea for you to get some heavy weights because that's the only way we're going to be able to really stimulate that muscle growth. Okay,
I'm gonna try to.
Okay, yeah, try your best. You can just use your body weight as that's also going to help a lot. Do you guys have any questions at all?
No.
I have a question. Because when I was doing the exercise myself, I always do the same the same position for maybe 3 or 4 sets. So, but I saw when you were teaching the class, you actually do maybe two different positions, and you will combine them together. So that means that way will be more better.
You mean like the ladies class?
No, like for us, because when I do exercise myself, I always, for example, do this one, and I always do this one, and then when I finish one set, I just take a rest and do the second this one. So I also now combine the positions.
Yeah, so I actually really like doing supersets. Now, there's actually a few rules to this, okay? Basically, let's say I'm working on chest and shoulders. Usually, I'll superset. What superset means is like combining 2 exercises back to back. Usually, what I'll do is because this is already a compound movement, right? I'm working chest, shoulders, triceps, right? So if I was doing this, I wouldn't superset it with another compound exercise. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So a compound exercise is exercises that require more than one muscle or more than one joint to do. So if I was doing chest press, I would actually superset it with maybe a bicep curl. Because bicep curl, that only requires one muscle, just the biceps, right?
Okay.
So I wouldn't, today we did this and this because we only have 1 hour, first of all. And second, we just started, so compound movements are okay. When you start going heavy, make sure if you're supersetting, always do it with one compound movement and one isolation movement.
Okay, so when you increase the weight, it's better just to focus on one part and then do more sets, right?
Yeah, so when we increase the weight, you're actually gonna probably be only doing 3 sets of like 3 to 5 reps.
Okay, and is that in that way? It's like, did you bring the muscles did you bring the more bigger muscles, or you just being for the muscle you being more stronger?
Both.
Oh, okay.
Mainly strength, right? That's
Okay.
mainly strength. But if you don't have strength, it's going to be harder to work on volume. So volume is a lot of reps. Like 20 reps is volume.
Okay, because I heard like before, like I think maybe I'm not right, but I just heard like if you do more sets, like if you do maybe for example 20 or 30, it's like training your size. It's like you will become more bigger. But if you, for example, do less, like do less position, like for example 3 or 5 sets, and but with a bigger weight, you will gain the muscle like more stronger. You know what I mean? But the size not really change differently.
Yeah.
That's
So
correct?
that does make sense. So here's how I can write it down for you too, but just so I can explain it right now. The rep range. So when we're looking at rep ranges, right? 3 to 5 reps is strength building.
Strength mean how big is it, right?
Strength means it doesn't necessarily mean it's big. It's just training the amount of weight you can push.
Okay.
Okay. From 6 reps to 12 reps, that's going to be hypertrophy. What hypertrophy means is developing more muscle fibers.
Okay.
So that's going to make your muscles big.
Okay.
Because you have more muscle fibers, okay?
Yeah.
From 12 to 20 reps, that's muscular endurance, meaning you're not going to be gaining muscle, but you're going to be able to sustain more contraction. So basically that means you're going to be able to endure more. If that kind of makes sense.
Endure more? What that mean?
So muscular endurance is, you know the definition of like endurance, right?
Yeah.
So if you do 12 to 20 reps, your endurance is going to increase.
Okay.
Okay. So basically, my point is you have to train strength in order to do more volume.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to get more strength in the muscles in order to do more reps so that your muscles grow. So
For example, if my maximum can do 10, for example, for
yeah.
10 weight 10. For example, if I do weight 10, I can only do 5. But if I do weight 7, I can do 12. So which one do I prefer in this case?
Yeah, good question. So what you would actually do is you would, for example, we're doing chest press, right? Or dumbbell press.
Yeah.
So let's say you do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
Monday, you would do 12 reps. Wednesday, you would do 3 reps. Friday, you would do 20 reps. So you have to switch it around because if you stay with the same, you're not going to improve. So you have to do different rep ranges every single time.
But like for this 3 days, but for chest, for example, for one cycle, I only train like the chest 1 time, right? I don't train like chest for 3 times in a week, right?
Yeah. So that would mean the next week you would switch the rep range, and then the next week you would switch the rep range.
Oh, okay, I see. So for example, for this week, maybe I do maybe less weight and more set, but for maybe next time when I training chest, I do bigger weight and less group,
That's
right?
right. That's
Oh,
right.
okay.
That's right. One more rule is if you're going really heavy, you need to make sure that you're taking longer breaks in between the sets.
Okay.
So let's say you just do 3 reps for that set, take at least 2 minutes and then do the next 3 reps.
Okay.
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 Perfect. Any more questions?
And also a question for other class, not for our class. It's actually they just mentioned that sometimes when you go through the like because they like for moms, there were sometimes they were not like younger people, they like can see very clear. So they said maybe is that if you could like maybe for a new set of the new set of like the positions, maybe you go slower and point out the part that they actually want to focus on, and maybe do really slow for the first set, and after that you could do maybe the normal the normal like because I saw you always like do the first group and then you doing like repeatedly, right? So just make
Mhm.
sure for the first set, maybe just go really slow and they can all focus and tell them like where the part they need to focus. That will be really great.
Sure. Yeah. That sounds good. That's really
And
good feedback.
sometimes they can't really see really clear what you say and they just keep working on the wrong position sometimes.
Okay.
Just want
Sounds
to
good.
tell you that. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I will. I'll do that for the upcoming classes then.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just guys, make sure that you're eating a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
Literally eat a lot because your body doesn't want to grow muscle. So you have to eat more for it to build muscle.
And also for because like like is that will be okay if I maybe after our exercise I do some maybe swimming or like some exercise like that, or is that okay?
You can, but if you do, then you have to eat even more
Okay.
because that's why I said don't do cardio because cardio is gonna burn too many calories, right?
Oh,
So if you do end up burning that many calories, then you have to fill it back up with more calories.
okay.
Oh, I see. And also
Okay.
no stretch or something like that for upcoming.
Sorry.
I have to go. So
Sure, sounds good, Sean.
I'm sorry. It's already 4 o'clock. So yeah, I have to go.
Okay, I'll see you on Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Okay.
Okay, good work today.
See you next Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.
I just have one more question.
Yeah,
Like
that's okay.
what is my question? Uh I just forgot. Wait, what is my question?
Take your time.
Do you remember what I say in between? In before?
I think you were talking about swimming or no?
Oh yeah, I think the swimming and yeah, I just forgot. Maybe next time when I think about it.
Sure. Is there anything about like nutrition or calories or anything like that?
I think it's about oh yeah, the stretch. So like I mean, do I need to do like maybe stretch or like anything like that for when you after your workout?
Good question. You should stretch, but because you're trying to build muscle, you don't really want to expand it that much. So what you actually want to do is say we worked on chest today,
Yeah.
do a little bit of stretching for the chest. Do you know any stretches for the chest?
Yeah, like you hold in the like the wall, right? And you do like that, right?
Yeah, so that's one. Another one you should do as well is if you can find like maybe like a structure like this,
Okay.
and then you actually step down, and then you go like this,
Oh,
and
just
then that will stretch out the chest.
like that?
Yeah, you have to find the right angle though,
Okay.
right? This will stretch out the chest as well.
Oh, I can have this one. Is that okay? Like for this, and I can just do like this.
Yeah, you can do that as well. Sorry. Excuse me. So the one I just showed you is gonna stretch that upper chest more.
Okay.
It's gonna stretch that part more. So
Stretch, right?
sorry?
Just a little bit stretch, right? Don't stretch for a long time, right?
Don't stretch for a long time. Don't stretch for a long time.
Okay.
And then you know the triceps, or you know the shoulder stretch, you know the tricep stretch. Yeah, I'll just do a few of those.
Okay.
Okay. Perfect. If you ever have any questions, just message me.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I will get back to you.
Yeah. Thank you, James.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you. See
See
you.
you later.